here, and in this video we'll be looking at the two cultivators that are included with the Horsch AgroVation pack DLC by Giants Software. So, where do we find these two cultivators? Well, tools and cultivators, and here we are. We have a 3-point link cultivator, recommended 220 horsepower, 2.1 tons, 6 meter working width at 9 miles per hour. As you can see here, it also has a seeding option, seeder unit yes or no. So we're going to test both of these out. And then equipment. Design, number 5. You start with number 5, oddly enough. There's a number 6, which kind of, yeah, so there's 7, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back to 1. They all do literally exactly the same thing. It's just, in real life, these things would do different things, but in the game, they do not. They all do the same thing. So if you take off the seeder unit, you still have all those choices, just without the seeder unit on there. Right, moving on to the, that was the Finer 6SL. It is 11 slots on console. The Tiger 8MT, $78,000, 7.5 meters width, but it requires 440 horsepower. Working speed is 9 miles per hour, 11 slots on console. Also, this one, you have the option for a fertilizer distribution unit, no or yes. If you choose yes, that goes on there. Big or top ring roller, you can add that again. That is something that would do something in real life. However, in game, it is just there as a decoration, pretty much, and a license plate. Cool. All right. So this is how they come from the store. These two. We're going to go and we're going to run through the smaller one first. As I said, this is how it appears. I have it just the base model as it appears directly in the mod hub and purchased like that, or in the store, in-game store. We'll hook it up like that. We do have lights and signals, like so. You can fold it for transport, L1 and X, like so. To operate it, L1 and X to unfold it, of course. There isn't any other other things to it. It is a shallow cultivator. Lift that back up, and there you have it. So let's move on over to the seeder version of it. Now, it doesn't contain, it won't hold any seed on its own. You will need a seed tank. And this is the this is something we'll be talking about a little bit later when we get to the seeders. However, this is actually found under seeders, and it is a front mount seed tank. Seed or fertilizer, 1,600 liters. We can have a few configurations there, standard or a couple of rollers. And you can add additional weights to it, up to 360 kilograms if you so choose. So that is what I'm using on the front here. If we hop in and start that up, when we hook up the rear unit, this one is set up for seeds. And we hook that up. A nice little hose appears like that to connect it. Very nice. Now, unlike some cultivators that you can seed with, this actually does all the crops, all the normal cereal crops, I guess your seed crops you could say. So starting with wheat, barley, oats, canola, soybean, sorghum, the cover crop, the oilseed radish, grass, And on this map we have flax, peas, and lentils also included. That is map specific, so we drop that down. And if you just drive forward with it like this, it actually doesn't do anything because it has the seeder equipment on it. So L1 and square, there we go, that turns it on, and as we drive forward now it is planting and cultivating. It is a direct, basically it turns into a direct drill seeder like so at 9 miles per hour. And hire a worker and he will go about his business doing it just fine. L1 and X will fold that, and yeah, nice option there. Very nice, actually. Right, so now on to the next cultivator that is that we are reviewing, and this is the Tiger 8 MT. Now let's take another look at that one, the Tiger 8 MT. And here we go. So we have the fertilizer, yes or no, and the top ring roller. Those are your options. So this is without the fertilizer option. And if we back up and hook it up, it comes folded like that. L1 and X unfolds. Very nice unfolding animation. And when it's down like that, those rear wheels actually are rolling, so there's not a lot of weight on it. L1 in circle drops it, and as we that's odd. Oh, I picked the wrong tractor. Let's unhook that. Well, so this is a much underpowered tractor. This is the tractor I was using. That was like 200 horsepower. This one's the 400 horsepower. Let's go over there and hook up this one. It's not going to do anything with the fertilizer. Never mind the tank on the front. We'll talk about that in a moment. However, let's go and hook that up. This will work much better when you actually have. So this takes a lot of power, obviously. 440 horsepower. Here we go. And as you can see, it is a deep cultivator, whereas the other one was a shallow. So there you see no problems there once you have the proper tractor hooked up to it to plow or to cultivate with. They do look very similar, don't they? But obviously this one's much bigger. Now we're going to drop that and moving on to the same cultivator, except I have added the fertilizer option, and as you can see here, I have the same Horsch tank but with fertilizer in it. And what's nice about this, of course, is well, aside from the hose appearing when you hook it up, that's always a nice touch. It will do the same as the other, except whilst you're doing that, you can put it down and cultivate, but it won't put down any fertilizer. You have to L1 and square, turn it on, and then, as you can see, the color changes here. I do not have precision farming active on this map at the moment, so standard map operation applies. There we go, we are applying fertilizer now and cultivating, ready to plant whatever crop we have. Now, if you are running precision farming, this is not likely recommended to lay down fertilizer before your crop, but that's a whole other thing. Right, so there you have it, folks. Those are your two cultivators that come with the Horsch AgroVation pack. I do believe I said that correctly. AgroVation pack by Giants Software. And if you would like to purchase this DLC, and you are playing on PC or Mac, I will supply a link down below this in the description whereas you can do that. Thank you all for watching. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game, so till next time, bye for now.